Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Average Asian Boys podcast. My name is John.
My name is Ray.
And today we have an exciting fan mail to share with you guys today.
Our very first, I want to know, I don't know if it's called fan mail, but just like a listener mail. No, actually.
What's the difference between a listener and a fan?
She did say that she was a fan, so you know what? No, you're right.
I don't know why we're arguing about this right now.
I don't want to just like randomly put labels on. What if it's like a terrible email and then we can't label them fan, right?
Oh, we could do an episode about that one day when people send us terrible comments.
Yeah,
we're not popular enough.
We're not popular enough
for terrible comments yet.
Yeah, that's right.
So right now we're stuck with fan.
It's kind of like my YouTube channel. Like most of my subscribers are my friends, and so for all my videos they have no dislikes. Because I'm not there yet in terms of popularity.
Yeah, not yet. But
yeah.
Hopefully, maybe one day we'll get there.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
But until then, this is our very first mail. You ready, John?
I am ready.
All right. So
I'm
it says,
excited.
Hi, John and Ray. My name is Stephanie. I just wanted to let you know that I have really... Oh, sorry, I can't read here. I just want to let you know that I have been really enjoying your podcast. Your stories are funny and relatable. For me, who is an average Asian female person, bracket, weird to call myself a girl for some reason, and bracket, as a fan of yours, I am curious how you two decided to do the podcast together, and your personalities, and are your personalities very different? Have you ever had a disagreement? And if you know your MBTI types, it'd be fun for your listeners to know what they are. Anyways, keep up the great work. Thanks, Stephanie. Oh, well, thank you, Stephanie, for writing in.
Thank you, Stephanie.
And thank you for giving us content, essentially.
Yeah.
we were pressed to figure out what kind of episode we want to do today.
What are you talking about? We've got tons of ideas.
Oh, yeah.
Left in the bag.
So many ideas. So many ideas. So we thought we'd take a break from our sad love stories to bring to you...
What sad love stories?
Sad dating stories, sad love stories, crush stories, to bring to you... a little bit about ourselves, John, because I don't think we've talked about ourselves enough on this podcast.
That's all we do on this podcast.
I know. But, you know, our personalities, particularly our MBTIs. Now, do you know what MBTI stands for, John?
Myers-Briggs, something.
Type indicator, I believe it's what it's called. It's to know our kind of, it's one of the many personality types out there, but one of the more popular ones. And it's about 16 different personalities. And so that's what we thought today. We'll answer one of Stephanie's questions in terms of, you know, how we came to, you know, make this podcast, disagreements. That could be saved for a later episode. But today, what I want to do is for us to actually take this test together.
I thought we were going to answer Stephanie's question.
Oh, do we want to?
And then take the test.
Okay.
Well, it seems kind of rude to leave
just thought we can just
half of her email
I just thought
unanswered.
we could, you know, I mean, I feel like there's just so much rich history. I don't think you can just pack it all up into one little segment there. But, I mean, we can if we want to.
Well, of course not, but we can give, like, the short version,
okay,
I guess.
The short version is, all right. So, John, how do we start?
Well, I think to me, what I realized when I'm hanging out with Ray is, you know, I say a bunch of crazy things, you say a bunch of crazy things, and when we're together, we just say really crazy, we just say like really funny and crazy things together.
We make each other laugh for sure.
Yeah, and we just have like this dynamic, you know, where I think I say a bunch of things that I don't know how ridiculous I am being until like somebody like you checks me. And then vice versa, because I feel like you say a lot of things that you don't know that you don't realize that they are ridiculous. And then I have to check you as well.
Yeah, that is true. So we check each other. This podcast is all about us checking each other.
Pretty much.
Calling each other out.
And I feel like it's just like very natural. Like over the conversations that we have, this is what we talk about in real life anyways.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
This is what we sound like in person.
Yeah.
There's no like there's no like script. We're not forcing anything. We're not making anything up.
Not at all.
Yeah. This is just how we talk.
I thought we were going to skip part of this email, but I guess we're going through it. See, none of this is scripted.
Again, I thought it was rude.
No, that is true. No, I agree. Thank you for checking me out on that one.
You're welcome. That's why
we should.
That's what we're here for. You know?
Yeah, we definitely should be addressing the email. Do we have any disagreements? Oh yeah, for sure we have disagreements all the time. I mean, we had disagreements during the podcast as well, like certain things that we disagree on, certain topics that we disagree on. I think it's great to test a date, first date, and going to McD's. I think it's great to find dates at the garbage chute. And then
Right.
You have some disagreements on that.
Well, I feel like she's wondering about if we have disagreements on like the direction of our podcast. Like, do we disagree on like the topic that we want to talk about? I mean, of course, as a fan of ours, she knows that we disagree on many things. But in terms of like how we want to do the podcast, I feel like that's what she's asking.
I guess so. Do you have any ones you want to?
I mean, I don't think we've had any like big disagreements
No.
so far. We're both pretty laid back, easygoing people.
I think so.
I think we're more or less willing to compromise.
I think so.
And kind of like go along with each other's ideas
Yeah,
sometimes.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like I think one of the earlier ones was just like how we want to distribute the podcast through what format, right?
Right.
I think John really likes it through YouTube.
Yeah, I was really gung ho on YouTube.
Yeah, and I really wanted to go through the sort of the conventional podcasting channels.
Ray was like, John, Spotify exists, right?
Yeah,
like,
Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts.
I'm like, never heard of them before.
Yeah. No, I was just always, because for me, if it's podcasts, people were listening to podcasts, right? So mostly is through, it's essentially an audio format.
Yeah.
But I definitely, the YouTube part for sure grew on me, because I think it is nice to have like some people are, enjoy consuming media through visuals. For me, I just like it because for me, when I consume podcasts, I like to do it while I'm doing other things.
Yeah.
And so, but I know that I realized that, some people do like to watch podcasts and watch two people talk to each other and react and have facial reactions.
Well, you can play the video and just like do other things too.
Yeah,
as well.
that is true.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's actually sitting down and watching 2 hours or 1 hour.
You never know. You never know. Some people
sure.
have. There was a time where I sat down and I watched, I think, this 3-hour documentary or 4-hour documentary on this one YouTuber. The fall of this one YouTuber, Nikocado Avocado or whatever his name is.
Okay.
It was a 4-hour long documentary of how he just became this vegan mukbang channel, like
vegan mukbang.
Yeah, to a full blown drama fueled person who just like ate just a bunch of KFC now. Like he eats KFC, eats like a bunch of different meat, and it's really fascinating. Yeah, it's just like full blown carnivorous mukbang channel now, and then
that is hilarious.
Each video became more and more dramatic. Like I think a lot of it's scripted, but it's just like really crazy.
Right.
And I sat there for 4 hours to watch it, and I don't know.
Okay, well, there you go.
There you go. I'm sure there are people out there who like to see the bad side of my face.
Yeah. But yeah, I think one of the things that definitely makes this podcast work for us is we are very different personality-wise.
Yes,
and we disagree on many things.
That is true.
Which is why we have these stupid arguments all the time on the podcast.
True. Different
that you can
personalities.
enjoy.
Yeah, because I'm an extrovert, John is an introvert. But do you know what? Today we'll be putting that to the test. We'll actually see what our test results are like for what our MBTIs are, and then we'll know if we are actually classified as
absolutely. Let's get on to that.
Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
I am ready.
We know that on the internet there is a very famous website called 16 Personalities, and so that one we were considering doing that test. However, unfortunately, the test's questions are all randomized, so John and I could never sync up. So we decided to go with a test called Truidity, and it's the Type Finder personality test.
I think it's Truity.
Oh. I thought it was Truidity. See, already having disagreements right there.
No, there's no disagreement. Like it's spelled with there's only 2 T's. Like, you can't. There's no arguing about this.
That is true. I just realized that. Oh yeah, Truity. Oh, Truidity sounds so much better though.
I agree.
But no,
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, but it's Truity.
Yes.
It's Truity.
I'm here to check you.
That is good. Thank you, John.
You're
I don't know
welcome.
what I would. Oh my gosh. Anyhow, so we are going to do this test together, and we're going to sort of talk about each answer, go through each answer. There are a lot of them. There are about 130 questions. So
yeah, so we might have to, I don't know, speed some things.
We might speed some
we might cut
things
some parts
up.
out, but
Well,
we'll see how we're doing. We'll
I
see
think
how
we're
this
gonna-
goes. We're doing this on the spot right now.
Yeah, exactly. So let's go with the first thing. All right, first
all right.
question.
Yeah.
I try not to draw attention to myself. What do you think, John? For you?
You know what? Secretly, I'm I'm a attention seeker. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree with you 100%.
Like although I would say that I am a shy individual. Like secretly, I do like a bit of attention.
He enjoys the thunder.
What thunder? What are you talking about?
You know, gotta get the thunder. You know, don't want
See,
anybody to steal your thunder.
When you see that, when you say that, it makes me think Thunder Down Under.
Oh, well, you know, it
anyways,
could work too.
so I would say inaccurate.
Oh yeah, but like how far down? Like,
Oh, sorry,
so
this-
there's 5 cubes. So
Right.
there's 5 cubes.
Okay.
It goes from inaccurate to accurate.
Okay, so I'm gonna say like at the very end is very inaccurate,
Very inaccurate.
and then the one like next
Before it?
is inaccurate.
Inaccurate.
And then the one in the middle is just
Neutral.
Neutral.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm actually inaccurate as well. Yeah. So
Yeah, we both like a little attention.
I do enjoy a little attention, although I'm trying to be more cognizant of the people around me. Not that there are people around me anymore, but like trying to give space for everybody.
So,
to
like, other people
do
can have
their thing.
attention?
Yes, that's right.
Okay,
You know, when
that's
I'm
very-
with you, John, I also want to give you.
You think you're stealing my attention away
Oh,
from
no,
me?
I'm not
Oh,
stealing
no,
any
no,
thunder.
no, 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 no.
We're sharing the thunder. We're sharing the thunder. It's plenty of thunder for all of us.
Well, all right. Well, we got to move on because otherwise it's going to take like 10 hours.
All right.
Okay.
So I feel uncomfortable when I disagree with someone.
Yeah, I'm going to say accurate.
Yeah?
I am very, what's that word? I like to avoid
Conflict.
Conflict.
Oh shit.
So I try to avoid it if I can. So
Yeah.
therefore, it makes me uncomfortable when I disagree.
So is that accurate for you? So it's very
Yes.
accurate? Okay.
I would say it's just accurate because I think like the good thing about me is I know when I do need to like disagree, like hard disagree with someone or just like stand up for my opinions.
So that's not very accurate for you?
No, it's still it. Like no, I still feel uncomfortable doing it.
I guess so. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's the same for me.
All right, this next
I
question
think it's
is
very
funny.
accurate for me, yeah.
This next question is funny. I lose my belongings.
Oh, accurate.
Very accurate.
Okay,
I'm
it's
losing my
accurate for
shit
me.
all the time.
I lose my stuff as well. John, our personalities are becoming quite similar.
Turns out we're actually just the same people. Actually.
Yeah, okay.
Jeez,
I have a
wow.
vivid imagination. That's very accurate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would enjoy attending a large party in my honor.
Oh my.
Accurate.
Accurate, eh?
Accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I also enjoy that. Although it does give me a little bit stress. It does stress me out a little bit because if it's in my honor, like for example, if it's a large party in my honor, I do feel a little bit anxious because I'm worried that people aren't having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that's in the back of my mind. As much as I enjoy everybody around here for me,
Yeah.
I still feel like, oh my gosh, I got to spend like the same amount of time with people, everybody, and you know, kind of hope that everybody's having a good time. Because
Okay. Well,
so-
I guess the way I would interpret this is if the party is being thrown in my honor, then the only person that needs to be having a good time is me. And I would be doing a disservice to other people if I was not having a good time at the party that's been thrown in my honor.
All right, fair. Did you put accurate or very accurate?
Accurate.
I put accurate as well.
Yeah.
It's the same, John. Okay, I dislike being in competition with others.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I feel like overall I am not competitive, except in gaming.
Okay.
When I'm gaming, I'm like ultra competitive. Like,
Okay.
I play ranked only.
Right.
None of this casual mode shit. You
Right.
know?
Okay. So how would you put that?
Oh man, that's tough. I still want to say, like overall, I still want to say inaccurate.
Inaccurate.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Gaming's an exception for me.
For me,
honestly.
I am very competitive. I'm super competitive, especially when it comes to games or activities and such.
Oh yeah.
So not just video gaming, but other parts where you're pitting for fun in games, right? I do enjoy playing the villain. I'm sure most people who know me, I mean, it's more fun when you have a villain. So I do enjoy playing that villain. So I guess, yeah, I'm inaccurate as well. But for other
Wait,
things,
you are inaccurate, or you are?
it's inaccurate that I dislike being in competitions. Wait, yeah,
Wait, hold on. Hold this double negative is confusing me.
I dislike
being. Okay, so I should be accurate.
Okay,
I should-
accurate.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, it's inaccurate.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, whew,
Yeah.
good thing you're here.
I got you. So I prefer to follow a schedule.
Inaccurate.
Inaccurate for me. Well, I do like to follow a schedule in terms of, like, I wouldn't be able to come up with a schedule. Like, I'm not good at coming up with one, but
Okay.
I do relatively like to follow one. I would put neutral for this one for me.
Okay.
Because I think, like, while I don't, I don't like to follow it, but yeah, I don't like to make one, but
sounds
I
like
like to follow
sounds like you don't know what you want.
one. I
dude.
don't know what I want, so
Okay.
neutral is the best answer.
Well, I know I don't like following schedules, so I'm chaotic like that.
I question the wisdom of my elders.
Accurate.
Accurate?
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, look at you, Rebel John.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What kind of, which elders have you been questioning these
Well, I
days?
mean, I grew up like just disagreeing with my parents on like many things.
Okay.
I mean, I will say like now that I am older, I'm starting to see like they are right in like a lot of aspects.
Yeah.
But I still question it anyways.
Okay.
I just question things in general.
I think, yeah. For me, I guess it'll be slightly, like, it'll be inaccurate for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I think,
You're goody goody.
experience comes with,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Wisdom. I enjoy being the center of attention.
Accurate.
Accurate. Okay. I would put accurate. I try to avoid conflict. Holy.
Accurate.
Very accurate for me.
Yep.
I make sure my mind is finished.
My work.
Sorry, I make sure my work is finished on time.
Accurate.
Whew, that's inaccurate for me. It's a complicated thing.
Just put very inaccurate. Let's move on.
Okay, whoa, inaccurate. Thank you very
Let me
much.
answer that for you. Let me answer that for you.
It is important to me to follow traditions. Are you a traditional man? Do you like to follow your own traditions?
No, very inaccurate.
I'm not talking about tradition in general, but like, let's say you set up your own tradition. Do you like to keep it?
I can't like what's like a tradition that I do.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So I can't even remember my tradition. So
Yeah.
inaccurate.
Inaccurate?
Yeah. The only tradition I follow is my casino tradition, I guess.
I would say kind of neutral for me. Yeah, I'd say that. I make an effort to be popular.
That's a tough one. You see?
Your answer, honestly.
Okay, look. See, what I found out is if you want to be popular, you have to not try. Because
Really?
yeah,
I don't think so.
I think people can like smell try hard. Like
They
really,
can
really
smell
easily.
try hard,
Right.
but they can smell
Like
try
I
hard.
think the
but
people
can
who are popular
subtly-
are just naturally
they can
like,
subtly try.
maybe.
I think. But people can
I
still
don't-
make an effort to be popular, right?
I guess.
What do you think?
I mean, I make an effort to be likable, but I'm not sure if that's the same thing as popular because that's not my because
Isn't
like when I'm
popular
that's
akin
not
to-
that's not my goal to be
But
popular.
Isn't popular akin to likability?
I guess kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know. Neutral.
Okay.
Neutral.
I would put accurate, I think.
Yeah.
Because if I put anything else, our fellow listeners will just rage and probably quit the podcast. Be like, this lying son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't want to get caught up by our friend fans here.
Yeah, that's right. I sympathize with the homeless. Oh
Accurate.
man, this is like a are you a dick or are you a good guy question.
No, I don't think so.
Really? No?
I don't think so.
What, like you think
like there's both sides to the argument, right?
like I don't
you don't have-
sympathize with the homeless? Like that's just a dick, isn't it? It's just like, yeah, man, I don't feel for the homeless at all. Let them be homeless.
Well, because there's like the argument where like some people really do think like homeless people like are at where they are because of that it's decisions that they have made in their life, right? Like
I
it's
suppose.
it's a consequence of their actions.
Well, not always.
That's not what I believe. But
Yeah.
like like I know people who think that way.
Yeah.
Right. So, anyways, just trying to have a two-way conversation here.
Very.
But anyways, I
guess so.
I sympathize with the homeless.
Yeah, I very much sympathize with the
Yeah,
homeless.
okay.
Yeah. I have trouble controlling my impulses.
Yeah. Very
That's
very accurate.
Oh man, you should ask John's $700 jackets and his $400 chef knife. Hey yo. So I think about why people do the things they do.
Very accurate.
Very accurate.
Very accurate.
Okay, I think I'm accurate for this one. Being around lots of people energizes me. Very accurate for me.
Ooh. That's depends.
Really?
I think overall accurate though. Overall accurate.
You know, this is exuding extrovert behavior, right?
It is. It is.
Okay. All right.
No, but like here's the thing, like because like when I'm around I can be around like many people, right? Who are like kind of chill and like laid back.
Yeah.
And I get like
You
oh,
get
okay, good time.
energy.
That kind of gives me energy.
That's right.
But if I'm around like one super extroverted person, I
Right.
can feel the energy. I can feel like my soul like draining,
Being sapped.
being sucked away.
But
you know what I mean?
Am I considered super extroverted?
Well, you're not sucking my energy away.
Okay,
obviously.
that's great. That's great because that's what people tell me. Apparently, I'm just this energy vampire sometimes.
You're boisterous. Is what you're saying.
boisterous. We're both boisterous.
I don't think you are. at
All right, thank goodness.
But
Again, because I'm trying to be cognizant of the space and
Yeah.
everything. So.
Anyways, being around people energize me overall.
right.
Yeah.
Great.
Accurate.
I'm helpful to the people around me. Who's gonna be the dick that says no?
Okay, look, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? like you know me, I'm very clueless in certain parts.
Yeah.
If I know someone needs my help,
Yeah.
I try to be helpful. But if I don't know that they need my help, I can't be a helpful guy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, fair.
Yeah. So
I put very accurate for me.
yeah, no, I
think I'd like to be helpful.
I think yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna have
nice.
to go with a neutral.
Okay.
For me,
All right.
just because I'm so fucking clueless sometimes.
I am ambitious.
Very inaccurate.
I would put inaccurate for me, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I like to do things as they were done in the past.
Like I guess traditionally.
Yeah, this
I
is
guess?
kind of tradition. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, this is a little bit more like a tradition one.
Yeah. Very inaccurate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I still put neutral. I avoid being alone.
Hold on, I'm getting confused. So okay, so you don't want to be alone.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
Right. I put accurate for me.
I put inaccurate.
Inaccurate. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't mind being
Alright.
alone.
That is some introverted behavior there. Okay, I forgive easily.
Oh, are we
Yeah,
going to the
this is the next page
Whoops.
now.
Okay, I forgive easily. Very accurate.
I agree with you on that one. You do forgive very easily. For me, see, this is some things, and you're gonna hate this next part. I myself am a Scorpio. Okay, so I can already see your face.
Getting triggered right
I
now.
can
But
already see your face.
continue. I will forgive you for that disrespect.
Thank you, because you do forgive easily. I think there are some parts of me that does forgive easily. Some parts of me, if someone were to, I think I'd like to see myself as a pretty loyal person. So, but then if other people were causing harm to my friends, then I would be pretty unforgiving. However, for myself, I do forgive easily generally, though. So I would say accurate.
Okay.
Yeah, accurate.
I like trying out new hobbies.
Ooh. I think you do. I
want to say neutral. It's
Look at all
like,
these new instruments you had back in the day. That drum thing you like to try. Biking was a
Yeah.
new thing that you tried.
no, I've always liked biking.
Buying new $700 jackets.
Oh, yeah, that's a
your
hobby, right?
The shopaholic hobby. You know, that's not a
Wow.
financial spew. That's not a new hobby.
Get out of here. I'm gonna go with neutral.
Oh,
I
yeah?
think sometimes I do, and sometimes I'm like, no, I'm never trying.
Yeah, I'm also neutral in this one.
Yeah.
So I like to stay accurate. Very inaccurate. Very inaccurate. For
Oh,
sure.
that's funny.
It is best to be totally objective when making a decision.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah,
I feel like being objective is a good thing.
it is.
I'm gonna go with accurate.
Yeah, I'm accurate as well.
Yeah.
I keep my belongings in their proper place.
I mean,
Very inaccurate. For me.
I like it when they're in the proper place, but I don't know how much I care about.
I mean, your
things.
place is pretty organized, John. I'd just like to say that your belongings
thank
are
you.
always relatively in the correct place, and I forgot to put this guy here. in the middle.
Yes. My bad.
Yeah.
Accurate.
I have a rich fantasy life.
I'm not sure what this means.
I
I
guess,
I must be inaccurate then if I don't have a rich fantasy life.
I guess in your fantasy, you're like, well, you're like, do you
Like my
fantasize?
ideal life?
Yeah. Or like, do you fantasize?
I guess, yeah, like,
lot?
do you have a rich ideal life?
Yeah.
That's how I would interpret this.
Yeah, that's right.
No, very inaccurate.
I would say accurate for me. I think like I fantasize a lot about my future life and what it
Nice.
would be like. Yeah,
That's
I have
great.
little to say. That's inaccurate for me. I always have too much to say.
I have little to say. I'm not sure. I'll go with a neutral on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I enjoy being there for people when they are feeling sad. That's very accurate for me.
Nope, inaccurate.
Okay.
Nope.
I gotta be there for them. I would rather go with a flow than have a set schedule. That is accurate.
Very accurate. Go with
That
the
is
flow.
accurate.
That's-
we
that's
are
how I
glow
roll.
with flow. When we travel together, we always kind of go with the flow, which is
Yeah.
kind of nice. I enjoy philosophical discussions.
Very inaccurate.
I think it's accurate. I like those. I let other people know what I think.
Very inaccurate.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That kind of plays into the
keep my mouth shut.
non-confrontation.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
I avoid arguing. I avoid arguing when I disagree.
Even when I disagree.
Even when I disagree.
Accurate.
Yeah, that's very accurate for me.
Yes.
I am very attentive to deadlines.
Attentive. Yes.
Inaccurate.
Accurate.
Okay, I would like to play a musical instrument. That's very accurate for the both of us.
Yes.
I have a lot of fun. Very accurate. I resist temptations.
Very inaccurate.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, you don't put very inaccurate too.
I know. We're very inaccurate on that one.
I'm sending you funny looks here.
Oh, gambling. It is easy for me to talk to strangers.
Accurate.
Yeah, I would say it's accurate for me too.
Yeah.
Not very inaccurate. Like I don't like talk to every single person I meet on the bus or something.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You know, if somebody were to talk to me, then I think that I would.
You can hold your own.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm concerned for the welfare of the elderly people.
Mm.
I bet you that guy who hates homeless people will also say that they're not concerned for the welfare of the elderly people.
Yeah.
Just a real Scrooge McDuck here.
I don't know. I'm just gonna sound bad, but
I would say
if I'm being
accurate.
honest, I would say inaccurate.
Okay. All right.
I am, those are.
Hey, you're being honest. It's all good. It's all good. I am determined to achieve success in life. See, that's a thing though. That's like a broad question. Like, what does success in life even mean, though? Right? Like, is it?
Well, it's how you define it.
Yeah, precisely. I guess like the action, the thought of being successful in life.
Yeah, I'd have to go with very inaccurate here.
Wow, very inaccurate. I would
Yeah.
put accurate
This
here.
is why I'm the
think
average
it's
Asian boy.
I believe in the importance of art. That's very accurate for me. You uncultured swine.
Yeah. You know it. Neutral.
Neutral? Dude, you just bought $300 worth of displays out there for your home. That's not the importance of art, my friend.
It's cool.
All right, fair enough. I like to spend my free time alone. Ugh,
Accurate.
Inaccurate. Okay.
Okay.
All right, next page. I believe people should be punished for their mistakes.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Neutral.
Yeah, I'm neutral
It's
on
like
this one.
yeah, I agree, disagree.
I enjoy having a daily routine.
I think it's good to have a daily routine, but because I'm a little chaotic, I do not have a daily routine. Inaccurate.
I'm inaccurate for me. I spend time seeking out new experiences.
Very accurate.
Very accurate for me. I'm on the go.
What?
I guess like I'm on the go.
No comprende.
I guess you're kind of like you live that kind of go lifestyle. Kind of thing.
I guess so.
I would say accurate for me.
Inaccurate.
I wish other people would be more logical.
I guess neutral for me.
Neutral?
Yeah.
I myself,
I'm not
very
the most
logical.
I'm not the most logical
I would put
person.
inaccurate
so
for me.
I feel like I cannot.
I like to
say.
tidy up.
No, inaccurate.
Really? I mean, again, your space is pretty clean, John. It's been a good half a year now.
That doesn't mean I like doing it.
I guess so, but I just think that, I don't know, it's very inaccurate for me. I'm sorry, everybody. I've already exposed
That's
myself.
not a surprise to any of your friends.
Hey-o. I enjoy imagining the future.
Very inaccurate.
Very accurate. I like seeing what the future holds. I find it difficult to express my opinions.
Accurate.
I think, yeah, accurate for me. I like to help others with their personal problems. It's very accurate for me.
Inaccurate.
Okay.
Yep.
I finish assignments before they're due. Inaccurate.
Very inaccurate. That has never happened in my life.
Really?
It's usually like at the last minute, you know.
Okay.
When I think like before they are due, I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I got it done
Yeah,
like a
that's
day
true.
ahead.
Very
I'm like,
inaccurate for
that
me.
has never happened to me.
That's true. I like thinking about the mysteries of the universe.
No, I ain't got time for that.
What the?
Very
I was hoping
inaccurate.
that would be one of the podcast topics that we have down the road where we talk about the mysteries of the universe.
We can talk about it.
I guess so. But I know now that you don't like thinking about it. I have a lot of energy. Very accurate.
Neutral.
Neutral. I
Neutral.
can't stand when someone doesn't like me. Very accurate.
Very inaccurate.
Really? You don't care when people doesn't like you?
No, I don't.
Oh man.
I can't get everyone to like me.
Man, what's that like? Damn. Damn, please teach me.
I mean, like,
Teach me.
I used to like care a lot about what people think about me.
Yeah,
But it's like
I thought so too.
life is just better if I don't care.
I
Like,
thought I didn't care, but turns out I still care a lot. So, well, that's teach me, John, please. I follow my impulses.
just gotta turn off your brain.
Accurate.
I follow my. Oh yeah, very accurate.
That's
very
how I got my
accurate.
phone. That's how I got this podcast equipment. I mean, without impulses, none of this would be happening right now. I enjoy trying to understand complicated ideas.
Very inaccurate.
Accurate.
I am a simpleton.
I feel very happy.
Very accurate.
Very accurate. I spend time trying to understand myself.
I think I do it.
Like what we're
I
doing
feel like
right now.
I feel like I do a terrible job of understanding myself, but I try.
Okay. But do you spend time, though, trying to do it?
I think so.
I would say, yeah.
Accurate.
I get a thrill out of meeting new people. Very accurate.
Accurate.
Okay. I need support from other people. Accurate.
Inaccurate.
Inaccurate. I'm not bothered by disorder.
Very accurate.
Yeah. Very accurate.
Yeah, a little bit of mayhem and chaos. You know, never hurt anybody.
Of course, that's right. I enjoy going to museums. Ooh, I do enjoy that.
Neutral. Sometimes.
Very accurate.
Sometimes.
All right, we're moving along. We're halfway through this quiz, by the way.
Good.
So this is we're making good time.
Yeah, our audience don't have to be here for like hours.
But they're getting to know us a little question by question.
They
I
are.
avoid noisy crowds.
I feel like in my younger days, like I liked being in noisy crowds.
I'm with you on that one.
because I was like feeling the energy.
Yeah.
You know, and now that I'm older, I'm just like I don't want to bother with
concerts.
this stuff anymore.
Like I hate
mosh pits.
huge. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I kind of like concerts that have a seat now, where I can just sit down and enjoy the show.
Yeah, you know, take care of my back.
This
you
is
know,
age. We get so old.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna say accurate. Accurate. Yeah. I can still like jam with a noisy crowd. It's just
Yeah,
not my
I
thing
guess
anymore.
so.
You know.
Well, man, they're kind of. I think neutral for me,
Sure.
because it depends on the crowd. Like Disneyland, I don't really mind too much. Though. You know, it's fine.
Okay.
I forgive others' mistakes even when they harm me personally.
Very accurate.
Accurate. I make plans and stick to them.
Very inaccurate.
Inaccurate. I like to do things differently, even if I'm not sure it will work.
Very accurate.
Accurate. I do not like to sit still for long.
Very accurate.
Oh, very accurate, actually. Yeah. I make important decisions.
Dude, you can't even sit still for 30 seconds.
I make important. I'm sitting here now. But like I make important decisions based on my gut feelings.
Very accurate.
Ooh, accurate. I start tasks in advance so that I can't even finish.
Okay, let me finish this. I start tasks in advance so that I have plenty of time to finish. Let me answer for the both of us. Very inaccurate.
I hold back my opinions.
Accurate.
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 Yeah. I'm sensitive to the feelings of others.
Oh man,
Accurate.
this is another tough one. For
I think
me.
I'm very accurate here too.
I feel like I really care about like the feelings of other people, but again, because I'm just so thick-skulled sometimes, I just like completely like ignore it, or I just don't see it.
I can see that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with neutral. This is
Okay.
This is like it could go either way.
I'm easily distracted.
Very accurate.
Okay. I enjoy learning about scientific theories. Oh, yeah. Accurate.
No, inaccurate.
I love life.
Very accurate.
Very accurate.
I love life.
I work hard to please others. Accurate for me. I am
Very inaccurate.
I have a zest for life. I think that's almost. I love
Well,
life.
we're talking about. I thought we were talking about the next question. I work hard to please others.
Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but I have a zest for life.
Okay.
That would be-
Oh, sorry. That's the next question.
That's the next
Oh,
question,
sorry.
yeah.
I get. Okay. Isn't that the same thing? I love life.
It's pretty
I have
much the same thing. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Very accurate.
I give to people who are less fortunate than I. Somewhat accurate. Yeah, I think so. I don't think I give enough though, but.
Yeah. I wish I could say that, but no, inaccurate.
Okay.
I am not a good person.
Whoa. Like I said, this is a two-way thing. I like to have a detailed plan before starting a task.
Nope.
Inaccurate.
Just go straight for the wall. Very inaccurate.
I wonder why I am the way that I am. Oh, accurate.
Accurate.
Sometimes I think about that. I love to make new friends. Very
Very
accurate.
accurate.
It's important to me that other people like me. Very inaccurate. Very accurate.
Very inaccurate for me.
Okay. I have trouble sticking to a routine. Accurate.
Yeah. Very
I
accurate.
appreciate the beauty of nature. I do.
I think I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Accurate.
All right. Now, page 5 out of 6. I prefer quiet surroundings. I'm actually neutral on this.
Yeah, me too. I
Yeah.
like a little bit of background noise.
That's
you know?
true.
It
Like
keeps things
I enjoy.
lively.
Like I used to live in North Vancouver, so it's kind of quiet over there. But I also enjoy the hustle and bustle of downtown as well when I lived in downtown. So I'm good for both.
Yeah.
I find it difficult to get down to work.
Accurate.
Emotional people make me uncomfortable. Very inaccurate.
I think it's a very inaccurate for me too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. People tell me I am too quiet. Do you know? For those who don't know, this podcast. Which is like one of the podcasts. It's interesting the podcast that I kind of like for us. A previous name for this podcast used to be the Boisterous Boys podcast.
Yeah, that was our
So
experimental name.
that was, and I still really love that name. But I know that definitely when people tell us that we are too quiet, no, that's very inaccurate.
Yeah, I never
that's
heard
for
that
sure.
one before.
Yep.
Inaccurate.
I'm concerned about others. Accurate.
Neutral.
Okay.
Neutral.
I like to finish all my chores before I do something fun. Okay.
No.
Very
no.
inaccurate.
Very inaccurate. Save the chores for last.
Still got to do laundry.
Yeah.
I'll let Future Ray deal with that. I enjoy chatting with new acquaintances.
Accurate.
Very accurate. It is important to me to make decisions without being swayed by emotions. Ooh, that's very inaccurate for me.
Yeah, I feel like I make decisions based on emotions.
Yeah,
So very inaccurate.
That's right. I carry out my plans.
What plans? Very inaccurate.
Neutral for me.
Yeah.
It is important to me to understand the bigger picture.
I think that feels important.
Yeah, that's
Accurate.
very accurate for me. It is important to me to be of service to others. Accurate. for me.
Accurate.
I enjoy examining myself and my life. Yeah.
No,
I think so.
inaccurate.
Very accurate.
I
for
don't
me.
like it. Not my thing.
I find it challenging to make new friends. Very inaccurate. Weird.
Yeah, very inaccurate for me
Right.
too.
I think you're pretty good at making friends. I like poetry. Accurate.
Very inaccurate.
Oh, you don't like poetry?
I'm an uncultured bastard.
So slam poetry night. You're not coming with me?
No,
then?
never. Don't never ask me to slam poetry.
Okay. I'm a private person. Very inaccurate. Are you a private person, Mr. John?
I don't think I'm neutral. I'm
who
neutral.
has a blog and has a podcast and has a YouTube channel and Instagram. Who
Neutral.
talks about everything about this life. And you say you're a private person? Well, okay, all right, okay. I question why things are the way they are.
Inaccurate.
I think neutral. I let others know that I care about their feelings. Oh, yeah. That's accurate for me.
No, I never
Okay.
let people know I care
I
about
think
their
about the
feelings.
needs of others. That's pretty accurate. That's very inaccurate. Very accurate for me.
Inaccurate for me.
I like to be needed by other people. That's very true. I do like to be needed by other people. Accurate.
I don't like being needed.
I would.
Very inaccurate.
I just like the whole dynamic. Yeah, I like to be needed. I don't want that. I would prefer to come up with an original solution to a problem. I'm a little neutral on this one.
I like coming up with original solutions. Makes me
Okay.
feel special.
All right.
Accurate.
I am full of new ideas.
Accurate.
Very accurate. I think we are creative people, so
Yeah.
definitely. All right, our very last page, and we are making good time. So I like ideas that are easy to understand.
Yes, very accurate.
very
Me
accurate.
likey.
Wait, do you have this thing where it says like I like that ideas are complex, but
Yeah.
there's no box?
Yeah, I do too.
That's interesting.
Well, I mean, it's pretty much the opposite
yeah,
of it.
that's right. I keep my thoughts to myself.
Or maybe it's like if you think the ideas are easy to understand, then you go for this side. But if you like ideas that are complex, you go for the other side.
Oh shoot! No, you're right. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah.
Okay.
So I like ideas that are easy to understand, so we go for that side. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I keep thoughts to myself.
I do.
I do. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's no longer accurate or inaccurate. It's more like it's either I keep thoughts to myself or I speak up, and then we go for I keep there's a range here.
Yeah.
I spend my time pursuing my goals, or that's on one side, and the other side is I spend my time enjoying life.
Yeah, that's my side.
That's my side for sure. Enjoy
Yeah.
time spending and enjoying my life. That's for sure. I put my needs first versus I put other needs ahead of my own.
I'm a selfish bastard. I put my needs first.
I think I would do slightly towards needs ahead of my own. I trust traditional values or I question traditional values.
Question.
I would put neutral on that one. I am often disorganized. I don't need to go with the other one, right? I gotta keep myself
I'm
organized.
pretty disorganized.
Pretty
Yeah.
disorganized, yeah. I enjoy activities that are familiar, or I enjoy experiencing new things.
Neutral.
I put a little bit more towards new things. I like to try and innovate, or I like to use trusted methods. I do like to innovate.
I like to innovate.
I prefer to follow a clear procedure, or I like to improvise. I pretty much improvise.
Improvise.
I am always prepared versus I'm always often unprepared. I think towards unprepared for me.
Yeah, bro. I'm unprepared.
I work first, play later, or I play first, work later.
I play first.
Play first, work later.
Never.
I seek attention from others or avoid attention from others. I think I seek attention from others. Yeah. I look for ways to help others, and I look for ways to achieve my own goals.
I look for ways to help others.
Help others, yeah. I feel the pain of other people. I'm not easily affected by sad stories. Towards the pain of other people, I feel it.
I feel the pain of other people.
I make sure everyone is taken care of, or I look out for myself. I make sure that everyone's taken care of.
I make sure everyone's taken care of.
Yeah. Wow, you have like dual kind of conflicting, like
I do,
selfish
like,
bastard to like making sure everybody's taken care of.
I do. It's kind of weird. Like I don't know how to explain it because it's like if I organize something, if I organize like a event or like a party, like I make sure like everyone else is having fun before I have fun.
That's true.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But sometimes I'm just like really selfish too. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, that's fair. I focus on real life versus I use my imagination.
I use my imagination a lot.
Yeah. I value my social status or I value my privacy. I'm heading towards social status there.
I'm gonna head towards. I don't know, because I don't value my social status, but I don't particularly value my privacy either. Neutral then.
Neutral.
Yeah.
I do things step by step, or I jump in and figure things as I go.
Jump in and figure things out
as I go. Come on, let's
do it
go.
live.
I am more interested in what is possible. I'm more interested in what is real, what is possible for me.
Yeah, what is possible.
Yeah. I start conversations versus I let others start conversations.
I like to let others start the conversation.
I'm heading towards I start conversations. I like to cooperate or I like to compete.
I like to cooperate.
Oh, I kind of slightly more towards compete. I make decisions with my head or I make decisions with my heart.
With my heart.
With my heart. I follow a plan. I act on impulse.
Impulse.
Acting on impulse. I prefer to work in an active, bustling office or I prefer to work in a calm, quiet office.
Active, bustling office. Yeah.
That is for me.
All right,
so
get my results.
Get our results.
Ooh,
let's see what we have here.
According to this,
it has very good match and good match. So it doesn't exactly tell you which one you are exactly, but it gives you the two that are good match. So what are you?
Okay, so we'll just talk about the two good matches.
Yeah.
Then. Okay, so I'm either the test identifies me as an extrovert.
Yeah.
Which I disagree with, but that's another story for another time.
Of course.
So I'm either ENTP or ESTP.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know what the N or the S stands for.
Okay, so for me, I got what I always get, and that is ENFP, or this other one is ESFP. So I've got the champion is ENFP, and the performer ESFP. So what was the name for yours?
It's either
ENTP.
It's either ESTP.
ESTP.
Or ENFP.
Oh, ENFP?
Sorry, ESTP.
ESTP.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the name of the first one?
ENTP is the inventor.
The inventor. Cool.
Yeah.
So what is that all about?
I guess coming up with new solutions to intellectually challenging problems, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Curious, clever, seek to comprehend the people, system, and principles that surround them.
Okay.
I think that's
pretty accurate.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine, ENFP, the one that I always get is ENFP are people-centered creators with a focus on possibilities and a contagious enthusiasm for new ideas, people, and activities. Energetic, warm, and passionate, ENFPs love to help other people explore their creative potential. Yeah. Cool. I've always agreed with this one.
That's the one you always get.
That's the one I always get every single time.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then ESFP, the performer. ESFP are vivacious entertainers who charm and engage those around them. They are spontaneous, energetic, and fun-loving and take pleasures in the things around them: food, clothes, nature, animals, and especially people.
Yeah, you
I
are
can
a
see a little
performer.
bit about that. Yeah.
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 The other one that I got is ESTP, which is the dynamo, which means that I am an energetic thrill seeker
Ooh.
who are at their best when putting out fires. You know, I'm thinking like a firefighter.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably not who I am, but never know. Maybe I can try a new career in firefighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. Wow.
All right. Cool.
Okay. So, in terms of the introversion, extroversion, do you know what is the percentage that they've given you?
It gave me 40% introversion and 60% extrovert.
Okay, so it's quite close.
Yeah.
So I think in these tests it gives you like, yes, you are classified as an extrovert, but like a very light extrovert though. So there's still a little balance. For me, it's about 77% extrovert, 23% introverted.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, you're getting a little. I can see that a little bit, like in terms of you getting energy from people. You kind of wanting to be that center of attention, but then you also enjoying your own alone private time. So I can see.
Yeah,
that
I'm
there.
okay because I'm okay without it.
Yeah, that's right. So sensing versus intuition. What's your percentage there?
It's
So-
almost 50-50.
Almost 50-50. Okay.
Yeah.
So so I believe in intuitives tend to be interested in different kinds of information. So that's how they split it. So sensors are more interested in facts and details, while intuitives are more interested in ideas. So for me, I'm 72% intuition. So I'm definitely more into ideas and less about facts.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Ideas and possibilities is what I'm into.
Just don't start giving me flat Earth theory.
I don't
and,
want to be bored by these mundane details. So yeah, I mean, I'm not a flat earther now, but I mean, if round Earth starts to get boring, you know where I'm jumping ship.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I do like interesting ideas and theories, and so enjoy imagining the future.
Mm-hmm.
So thinking and feeling. So the difference is for that is that for feeling, it's versus like for how you do your decision making, right? So how you prioritize conflicting values. So as a feeler, thinkers are more kind of straight to it, right? Feeler kind of like more emotional. They're kind of they're driven by like compassion, altruism, and cooperation.
Right.
So what's your percentage?
Again, it's almost like 50-50.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I'm just all over the place.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's all over the place. More like you're very balanced, I guess. Because I'm 77% feeling and 23% thinking. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You tend to be more
kind of want to just
extreme.
be You
tend to lean more on one
want
side of
people to
things.
be in like a comfortable environment. If I'm giving them, let's say, if I'm breaking bad news to them, then I want them to be more in a more comfortable environment before we can kind of go for it.
See, I wouldn't have thought about that.
Yeah. You see, thinking would just, go straight for it. So perceiving and judging. So this is how we manage our life.
Ooh, I've got a very, very extreme
Perceiving?
result. Yeah, 90% perceiving.
Ooh, okay. I'm 82%.
Yeah.
So this has to do with, organization deadlines.
Okay, well that explains a lot.
So we are on the same one there. We like to keep things casual, open-ended. We just like being tied down. We prefer to go with the flow and the impulses of the moment. So, yep, that's us.
Yep.
That is definitely us.
Can't argue there.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
So do you feel that this is somewhat accurate in the sense?
Yeah, I feel it's somewhat accurate.
What we can also do is, you said, which one do you feel is the one that most resembles you?
Probably the
ENTP,
which is the inventor.
So what we can do is we can go to ENTP and go to 16 personalities. And then I want to see if this is what kind of describes you, because they have a more fuller, we don't have to.
Should I look it up as well? Or
yeah, if you can look it up. But you can tell me if you feel that this is who you are.
Okay.
So it's called the debater. It's a person with the extroverted, intuitive thinking, ENTP, right? Thinking and prospecting personality traits. They tend to be bold and creative, deconstructing, rebuilding ideas with great mental agility. They pursue their goals vigorously despite any resistance they might encounter. No one loves the process of mental sparring more than the debater personality type, as it gives them a chance to exercise effortlessly quick wit, broad accumulated knowledge base, and capacity for connecting disparate ideas to prove their points. Debaters are the ultimate devil's advocate, thriving on the process of shredding arguments and beliefs and letting the ribbons drift in the wind for all to see. They don't always do this because they're trying to achieve some sort of deeper purpose of strategic goal, sometimes just for fun, simple reason that it's fun.
Oh, whoa, that doesn't sound like me at all.
Really?
That description there.
ENTP?
I don't like debating with people.
Well, you
I'm
just
like,
literally played devil's advocate on when I said the people with the no sympathy for the homeless and no sympathy for the welfare of the old people. Like,
I
you
guess
literally just did that.
Oh, well, maybe I just don't know it then. I don't know, because when I think about a debater, I'm thinking someone who's like confrontational, right, and like lets people know what they think, and that part doesn't sound like me at all.
I think with you,
it's more like may I present like this case that might be a possibility.
Yeah,
as well.
True. I think that if you disagree on something, you would definitely be vocal about it. Like I think for us, like if we're going back to, let's say, the podcast decisions, right? Sure. I think when we do ideas and we do discussions, you are pretty good at just like being vocal of like, oh, you're not too, like, I don't think you want to do this idea. You want to do it with a different direction. At least we get that though. But I don't think you do that with everybody, but I think you do that with me because of just like.
Well, because we have the trust.
Yeah, exactly.
The closeness.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So there's that I get from you for sure. So it's not like you are non-confrontational in that sense there. Mm-hmm. So you're trying to.
I mean, maybe I just don't know myself very well. You know, who knows?
Which is why these quizzes are so good. I don't know. I think that it allows you to kind of figure out who you are. It's like a nice foundation. Not saying that we should be. Fit into a lot of these different boxes. Like, I don't think everybody's going to be fit into 16 different boxes, but I think it's a...
Well, I mean, finding yourself is a lifelong journey, that never ends.
So what did you think? I know that before we started this, you didn't like these kind of personality tests.
Right.
What do you think of them now?
Still don't like them.
Okay.
I don't know what you expect me to say. I'm just like... It's like, okay, whatever.
You don't think it's like a good foundational stepping stone to figuring out, who you are and what you're like and what you feel like? Which celebrities are most like you here?
I don't care. I actually do not care.
It's all good. Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
See?
Fucking Weird Al.
That's right. Sarah Silverman, Mark Twain, Tom Hanks, Thomas Edison, Celine Dion, Sacha Baron Cohen. These are people who are
very nice.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, John. Adam Savage from Mythbusters. Tyrion Lannister. I mean, these are who you are, So they're kind of chill, laid back. Jim from The Office. That's what they said. Yeah. Wow. So
it's a great compliment.
Yeah. I mean, I think that I can see that. I can see that. Would you like to know the relationships or what you usually tend to go for?
No.
Come on, John. This will be. Let me see if this is accurate. Don't worry about
sure.
it, John. All right. If there's one thing debaters are good at, it's coming up with never-ending streams of innovation ideas to keep things moving forward. And this is evident in their romantic relationships as well. For people with the debater personality type, growth is key. And even before they found a dating partner, they imagine all the ways that they can experience new things together to grow in tandem. This can be an overwhelming process if their partner doesn't match up. But when debaters find someone who share their love of intellectual exploration, watch out. What do you think of that? That you do like to grow together?
I think I do think about, like, even before I meet someone, like, I think about the things that we would do as a couple.
Yeah.
You know, like...
From the earliest dates, debaters test their partner's limits for this kind of potential, pushing boundaries and traditions, looking for open-mindedness and spontaneity.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm testing them on the first date.
See?
I let them know I'm crazy. I let them know I'm a little crazy.
There we go. Dating debaters.
I'm testing them right off the spot.
Dating debaters' personalities is hardly a boring experience, and they make use of their enthusiasm and creativity by delighting and surprising their partners with new ideas and experiences. Debaters' idea of fun is often rooted in self-improvement, and people with this personality type bring their partners along the way, as much in a spirit of sharing as in a spirit of expectation. Debaters see either growth or stagnation and don't buy into the idea of a happy status quo, making them demanding as much as they are exciting. I think so.
I'm pretty demanding.
You are.
I can be pretty demanding.
You are. I don't know, John. I mean, I'm just saying, like I said, they're not putting you in boxes, but I think this is a good foundation to kind of figuring out who you are, kind of seeing what you're like. And so far, I mean, at least for the dating parts, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay, yeah, I can, admit there's some things that speaks to me.
Yeah. See, so this is interesting. So now all you need to do now is go into dates and just like give them the handout of who you are as a dater, and then like set that as expectations.
No. I don't need to give them a handout. They'll find out like one way or another.
Yeah, that's right. I think setting that expectations. I think for me, as an EFP, I enjoy kind of listening to people's stories and just trying to get to know them that way a little bit better, and then trying to inspire them in a sense is what an ENFP is essentially is. And so it's really interesting that we...
Well, I think one thing that we have found out is that we are both full of chaos and disorder.
That's right.
That seems to be the theme.
That's right. And really, honestly, the only routine, come to think of it, that's true, because the only routine that we have, you and I, is this podcast every time we record on a Wednesday night and we release it on a Sunday night. And that is the only thing that's constant in my life, other than, of course, me working from 8 to 4.
Right.
Where I have to because it's my job.
Yeah.
But,
of course,
outside of that, my life is complete chaos.
Yeah. And that's like probably one of the biggest concerns that we had when we started this podcast is can we routinely put out episodes each week?
Exactly. For two people who are very chaotic and don't really have a plan or routine or thinking of topics last minute.
Yeah, who's going to keep each other like accountable? Because it's not going to be me.
That's right. So it's good to know that we are both equally as irresponsible.
Yeah.
So we can.
And not too good to hear for our fans.
Yeah, but we can dive in. But so far, you know what? So far, so good. We're
pretty good.
We're almost at 10 episodes in a row now.
That's
and,
right.
We're getting there, and we want to be able to provide some good topics for everybody. But I think this is a really good journey, not only for us to know, but I think for our listeners to get a sense of who we are.
If they didn't already have a sense of who we are.
Didn't already have a sense, but now they know. I enjoy hearing people's problems and, being there for people. And John, do not sympathize with the elderly.
Wow, that's
You said it.
Well, I mean, like that's like I feel like it's an inaccurate summary.
No. I'm kidding. John is neutral about the elderly.
Very
neutral about the homeless. Okay, so it's good. It's good. But he is in service of people, which is very important.
Did you do you feel like you found out anything new about me?
I don't think so. I think everything is pretty accurate, but it's good to know that you are a certain type, so then I can kind of see where you are compared to other people.
Yeah.
Like, I just like having those classifications. Just like I said, right? Like it's a good way to just have that first start. Mm-hmm. And be able to think and see. Yeah.
I think for me, it's just like I've always kind of struggled with kind of like my identity because I am either very one way, one thing.
Yeah,
like
I realized that.
Another, like very, there's no middle ground.
Yeah.
Usually.
Because you said
I'm
you
just
were
extreme on like both ends.
Yeah, you said you were selfish, but then you also like, in other questions, you're also very considerate of other people too. Yeah. So it's very...
I know, and I'm like, I don't know how to explain this. I can be very outgoing, but at the same time, I can be very like just...
Which is fine.
Like... spend time by myself as well.
Yeah, which is absolutely fine too. Mm-hmm. I think that's the beauty of just being human beings, right? And that we're all very ultimately different. Look at me going in through some deep philosophical. See, I'm living I'm
tuning out
my
already.
Quiz, guys.
I'm tuning out already.
I'm living my quiz. Now, if we go to the astrology section of the thing, now we should already look up.
I will throw my phone at you. But you didn't talk about like who are like the romantic. What are your romantic capabilities?
All right.
Like,
so if you
are the kind of people that you would,
if we want to, if we want to take a look at that. All right, everybody. for those who are interested. Ooh, what is Ray's?
My man Ray's a very single man. Right
Yeah,
now.
very
Just
single
want to throw
man.
that out there for our
Of
listeners
course.
in Wisconsin.
All right. Do you want to read it, John? Here you go.
Sure.
All right. Let me
Okay.
give everybody a look while I nod.
When it comes to relationships, there's hardly anyone around who is more excited than campaigners to share with their partners the bounty of ideas and eye-opening experiences that life has to offer.
Such enthusiasm.
For people with the campaigner personality type, relationships are a joyous process of mutual exploration and imagination.
They are
A chance to connect with another soul.
adventures together.
Campaigners take their relationships seriously and are known for their uninhibited and unshakable devotion to the people whom they've committed their hearts.
That's right.
In the dating phase, if the campaigners can be said to tolerate such formal process to begin with, they will show these qualities by showering their new flames with affection and will do everything they can to build a strong relationship by demonstrating their devotion and reliability by whatever means available.
Overflowing with affection, everybody. That's right. That's right. Give me a cup, I will fill it up with love.
You might just be scaring away all your potential romances, but okay, sure.
Okay. I mean, I will fill up. I'll give you I mean, like, not in a creepy way, but like, I mean, not in like a overwhelming, overbearing way, but I'm just saying, like, I have a lot of love to give.
He wants to fill up your cup. Is
No,
what he's saying.
I'm just saying, if it's too much for your cup, I have a second cup for you to hold, so you can fill up both cups. Like, I'm just saying
boy.
that's the kind of love. Like, if you're in for it, I'm all in for it, and then we'll take this journey together. Yeah.
Oh, sounds like an exciting journey.
It's definitely just adventures. I really want to just have adventures with people.
Yeah.
I think just being able to experience new things with people would be really, really cool. Or also just showing people new things or showing something that they've never seen before, but I've seen and I really, really like.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really, really excited that for them to see it. I think that's really...
I share that feeling too. I
Yeah.
love showing people things that I'm excited about.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool. So for those who've never been to Disneyland and who are interested, I mean, if I were to date somebody and they've never been to Disneyland, oh my gosh.
Right.
And I show them Disneyland for the very first time, that would be so cool. But
Okay.
yeah, that would be amazing.
And for the ladies out there who have never played the video game Final Fantasy VII, I would be very excited to show you
Show you.
that game.
Yeah.
My favorite video game of all time.
Favorite video game? Which one's your old school?
Which one's the best girl?
Yeah. Your old video game crush. There's a
Yeah.
Tifa or Aerith. Like, who is it?
Yeah.
Who is it? That's right. That would
Oh,
really.
man.
Were you a Tifa or an Aerith crush?
Aerith.
Really, eh?
Yeah. I just felt Tifa was not very useful.
Tifa was Tifa for me.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the backstory is they grew up their childhood, they grew up together and everything. So I thought there's already this like initial connection.
Oh, okay.
But okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good to know, John. Good to know, because it's good to know that I think we would never go for the same person, right? Never say never, though.
I mean, gosh, I hope not.
Oh,
I mean, I
gosh.
feel like we have never like gone after the same
I don't think
person
so.
before, and,
Yeah.
and hopefully it stays that way.
Hopefully
for the
so.
love of God, I hope it
please.
stays that way.
I hope so,
because
too.
otherwise it's about to become an awkward podcast.
The average awkward Asian podcast. The awkward average Asian.
Can you
voice
imagine like
podcast.
the title? It's like we both like the same girl. It's like, oh my gosh.
Our same crush?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would just be such a mess.
That would be an interesting
We're like
one.
competing for the same girl, but like Ray's more competitive than I am.
Oh, that is true. I am
It's
quite
like-
competitive, but in games, guys, not when it comes to the real things. Like if there are two people going for the same job, I don't think I'm gonna be really competitive because I'm not a very ambitious person. Oh, but if a person going for the same crush though, yikes! Man, let's hope that never happens.
Let's just. I don't want to think.
I
about
don't
it.
even want to think.
I don't
about that.
wanna
That
think
was
about
so
it.
awkward.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah, if the Average Asian Boys podcast ever comes to an end,
Wow.
you'll know why.
Yeah, that's
Because we
right.
both went for the same
That's
girl.
right. Wow. But if the girl that we're going for is an elderly woman, then I think I know.
What?
Then I think I know you'll be
I don't think
cool.
any of us are going for elderly women.
I'm just saying hypothetically.
No.
Hypothetically, I'll be like, you know what?
What?
John's gonna bow out sooner or later. She's an elderly woman. You know?
No, I would just never be in it in the first place.
You never know. What if she's Helen Mirren? You know?
No.
Helen Mirren's great.
I don't care. I agree. She looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's very like. I mean, not that Helen Mirren would go for either one of us.
I mean, Judi Dench looks great too.
Judi Dench looks great as well.
You know.
Wow.
Like.
I guess so. Fair enough.
What the?
Fair enough. All right, that's true. That is true. But I'm just saying, putting hypothetical questions out there, you never know. You just never know. What if what if she's very outgoing and she never been to Disneyland? You know,
Look.
What if she never played Final Fantasy VII? She never been to Disneyland. Oh my goodness.
Look, elderly people is where I draw the line. I don't know about you.
What is elderly? What is the age line for elderly for you? Like, how old are you willing to date?
Okay. Well, I would define elderly as like 60 and over.
Okay.
Or 60 and older. Your listeners are gonna kill us now.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
But the oldest I'd be willing to date, I don't know. Probably 40. I would say.
Wow, really?
I could like. I mean, everything would have to be like perfect.
40 is
but
fair.
like,
Yeah.
you know, if everything else worked,
I almost forgot how old I was.
I could maybe see myself dating someone who's 40.
40.
Maybe
Okay.
if she had like everything I was looking for.
Okay. No, that's
Yeah.
fair. No, 40 is a good age. For those who, before y'all judge me, 40 is a good, yeah, I mean, 40.
Well, what's the oldest you'd be willing to date, huh? Let's hear it. Let's hear it out, Ray. Let's hear it.
And I think now it's time for our podcast to come close. We're coming to the hour right now. So I want to thank everybody, thank all listeners here. Okay.
Thank you, Stephanie, for sending in your fan email.
So much, Stephanie.
Yeah, Ray rudely tried to skip over.
I didn't try to skip over. I just wanted to. I didn't think that we would have enough time, but it turns out we do have enough time to talk about our personalities and talk about how we came to be and how this podcast came to be. If you want to get your emails answered, please, just like Stephanie, send us an email at aaboyspodcast@gmail.com. So that's, AA, boys with an S, podcast @gmail.com. And of course, you can find us, through YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you can find your podcast, essentially, and subscribe. And if you are on Apple Podcasts, don't forget to leave us a 5-star review. That would be amazing. That would be awesome. And we'd also read that out as well.
Yeah, or if you're on YouTube, you can comment down below and let us know what your personality type is as well.
That's right. Or if you have any other content, suggestions that you'd like to give us, because John and I, you know how disorganized we are.
But we're full of ideas.
We are full of ideas.
We're
full of ideas, but we just need to plan it out a little bit more. We just need some more time. But we are full of ideas. Not like we're running out of ideas and we're just, really relying on everybody's contribution. So, but I'm just saying, if you do
but what we are relying on is your support to keep us uploading regularly.
That's right. Your support means so much to us, and your comments. We've read every single comment, and we love all of them so far. And really, thank you so much for your kind words and your support. And so, with that.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for tuning in to another episode of the Average Asian Boys podcast.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
All right, have a good one, everybody. And that's an ENFP signing off.
That's the weakest sign off I've ever heard in my life.
Fine. I'm sorry, but I care for the elderly people.